up, guys? Welcome to local band Smokeout. Any genre from anywhere in the entire world. I do reactions, reviews, and interviews with bands, and I want to hear your music.
Alright, what is up, A10? It's your boy BG, back with another reaction here for SB19, and a bunch of people just commented that Xerxes Baker posted his creation of how he made time for SB19, which is something I really want Servita to do in its full length, not just the short. So make sure you guys go and sub Xerxes' channel. Please support SB19. Tell somebody that Simula Wakas is out. Kindly consider clicking the subscribe button for my channel. That'd be amazing. Let's see how he made this.
Backer, and this is how I make SB19's sound. So let's start with opening the session, I guess. Basically,
How did they find him?
18, I think this is the super fans of SB19. They're amazing. I've been getting a lot of love for this song, and they've been DMing me, asking me how I made the song and why, etc., etc. So I was like, hey, why not make a breakdown video like this? So let's break it down. I love coffee.
I can kind of tell he doesn't do this very often.
Kind of starts with just a thought, of course. I was just freestyling, jamming on the piano. I was just like something doing like this, and I ended up, don't laugh, I ended up with this, like somewhat of the version. Pre-chorus. So that's a pre-chorus.
Okay.
Stuck inside.
So he kind of came up with the melodies and everything.
Came that, and then I think let's see what's the chorus. Yeah. So after that jam, I think I just started mumbling words. The piano being the. With that, I think just that pause is just at times stuck with me. And I've been sitting on this concept for a while now, because 2024 wasn't a great year for me and my family. We had some losses and health issues. Personally and around me, and 2024 humbled me a lot, so that the concept of time, I played with it a lot, but I had no room for it to really make something. I think basically it all came together in this.
So he's
song.
using Logic to make this. Logic is a program that I've never used to make. I'm familiar with it, but I've never used it to make music before.
Piano. And I'm not a great piano player, but I think it's good enough.
But it's Logic and Pro Tools probably the most popular on Macs, I would say.
And then the pre. I contrast it.
Oh yeah, you can really hear like the chord progression really well right there.
The thing that I always do is create atmospheres, and I think I have it here with this synth. It's just this.
I don't even. There's like little things that I didn't even realize were like in the song.
But I think
that's what happened the first time I heard the Gent when Servita made Gento and he showed us all that. There were so many sounds. I was like, I didn't even know those were in there. Oh, those are the
I think that the effects are playing a major role in this whole song. So if I play the effects alone. That's my backing vocal.
Yeah, there's a lot of impact reverby sounds and stuff.
what I really like about this song are the cuts, the pauses.
Oh,
I've
me
been
too.
doing that a lot. in
The
my
first time I
production,
heard
because
it, I
love
was like, there's so many
silences.
cool
I think
things
they
in
play a
between the
major role in
gaps that
dynamics.
happen.
And that SB like also saw the vision and just like, yeah, that's good, that's great. And it represents also what I'm trying to say in the song, right? With time, it can be done, it can be over, and the pause is there. And what a lot of you were mentioning in me in DMs, but also when people showed me reaction videos of you guys, that the pauses and the tricks and the little effects in the pauses were really a thing that popped out with you. As a
That's
producer,
one of the first things I
believe
noticed.
me, guys, that's
Each
the best
one's like
thing that
slightly
you can-
different
that's
too, which is
almost
cool.
one of the best compliments that you can give a producer. That are the little things that we do that nobody hears, but the people hear. That's great. I think one of them is this.
Yeah, that one's cool.
I think it's just a kick doing pop, pop, pop with a vocal reverb going left, right.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And then the other one is, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
I think that's a slide bass. Yep.
And then like a.
I don't know what it is, guys, but that's what you're hearing. So while I was making this song, I called up
That's
my
a
homie.
that's a chop
Samuel
stutter with like a
Akinbody
pitch
in their
shifting, like
songwriter credit, Sam Atkins as an artist. And he's an amazing lyricist. So he helped me like shape up words and lyrics beautifully to capture what I had in mind. So once I was done with the demo, when we were writing it and I finished the production of it, I sent it out to the guys of SB19. Basically, not long after, they said they wanted it and they loved it. They had some ideas for it as well. So me and Pablo went back and forth, also on Zoom, online, because I live in Amsterdam. They live in the Philippines, of course. He had some great suggestions.
He lives in Amsterdam. How did they meet him? How did they meet Xerxes?
Amazing. Like how they captured also the feel and the vision that I had, how they turned it into theirs and their song is amazing. And then for the bridge, I think what's driving the bridge is the Reese bass, because that's the one that's moving along with the piano, because everything else is pretty static.
Dang, that's so powerful of a synth bass.
That's moving along pretty well with the vocals of the guys, which are absolutely amazing. And a lot of y'all notice the strings I added, which is very cool.
There's so many little details. When you hear it, when you hear the track like the first time, it sounds slightly simple as far as
The
like
breakdown,
arrangement and stuff, but
piano
there's a lot going on.
is a popular one. I added the clock. The bass comes in.
It gets all loud and dramatic.
A suggestion by Pablo. He had amazing tips and tricks and suggestions. In the last chorus, I think I added more strings and more brass taps, more effects just to make it bigger and everything. And in the end, like one of the last pauses, there's this scream, desperate scream type feel. And I think it's just me in the demo singing time and just messed it up, reversed it, pitched it up and down, and it sounded like this. And I think Pablo thought I just screamed, like it was a scream. And so he did that. And then I also messed around with his scream. That added a lot, like a lot of desperation in that one of the last pauses. And then if I just let it run, probably we'll hear the end violin again.
I don't even remember that being in it. I mean, I do and I don't. Like, it's
and
there, but
the song
my
went
brain
across
doesn't like pick apart every single little
like,
thing
time
like that.
over.
And when you hear it all together, it sounds like a blended full sound.
So after a while, they recorded the song, and I got the vocals. I asked for the vocals so I could finish production to see if I needed to add something. If the vocals weren't there, right, then I had to do something in the production to make it bigger. I didn't have to do anything because the vocals were amazing. Like the energy and the desperation that they had in their voices were just impeccable. So
I agree.
shout out to the guys, man. I would love to work with them again, and
What is some
they're-
other
they're
stuff
amazing.
Xerxes done? Again, how did they find him?
Brought this song alive. Also, the music video is crazy. I mean, I teared up. I can't lie. The actresses are great. The guys behind the video, kudos for that, because it 100% and probably even more captured what I had in mind for this song. Yeah, you deserve it all the credits that you guys are getting. Yeah, please watch it because it's amazing. So this was me, Xerxes Bakker, and I hope you enjoyed this video.
We did.
I never do this, so bear with me. So like, subscribe. No, I'm kidding. I hope you enjoyed this video, and God bless.
Give me a hell yeah!
That was a great breakdown. I love these. I know he didn't really say it at the end, but do me a favor, find the original video for this and do like and subscribe Xerxes' channel. He doesn't, I think he has like less than 300 subs, so it'd be really cool if A10 helped push him up to at least 1,000 so we can hit partner. But yeah, this is fantastic. There's so many different things that I didn't even realize were in the track. I love when people break down big songs like this, and one of my favorite parts of time is all those little gaps where you're just like the backward sounds and extra reverbs and delays and all these little things going on. Those details like matter to me, and when I first heard it for the first time, like that is something that really stood out to me. So he nailed that part. And then I don't really recall the violin stuff at the end. I have to go back and check that, but he did a fantastic job. 10 out of 10. Please support Xerxes' channel. Kindly consider clicking the subscribe button for my channel. That'd be amazing. Obviously, support SB19. Support the fact that Simula at Wakas is out. We've been waiting patiently, and it was worth the wait. Tell a friend. It's amazing. If you guys enjoy what I do and want this show to grow and expand faster and further, please go to my Patreon, patreon.com/localbandbg. All of the money that comes from there helps me accumulate more gear and be slightly more entertaining in what I do here on YouTube. So please check that out. Especially if you're a band, we do promotion for bands as well. Excuse me, through that. Finally, if you're a musician and you're playing shows here in the States, you have to have merch for those shows. Why not save a ton of money by going to mymerchguy.com, use code LBS420 for an excellent discount. It literally could save you hundreds of dollars. Other than that, though, guys, I am your host, BG, saying cheers, keep blazing, and peace. I'll see you next time.